my friends? My coin friends? Welcome to Coins Anonymous. Hello, my name is Isaac, and I'm a coinaholic. I buy coins every day, sometimes multiple times a day. I cannot stop buying coins. There's too many coins to buy to not buy coins, and I can't stop. I quit my job to be a coin dealer. I love coins so much. Ridiculous. We're almost at 50K subs, which is wild. What are we, huh? How does that work? 50,000 people. I didn't even realize there were 50,000 coin fans. That's crazy. We're almost at 100,000 on Instagram, which is also wild. It's all wild. Go follow on the Instagram if you guys haven't already. We are doing a 100,000 follower giveaway on the Instagram, but you have to be following the account. That's the only way you can join. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. We're getting ready for a Whatnot live stream at 5 o'clock. We got some goodies lined up for you. We got some legacy boxes. We got some shipwreck coins at great prices. We got some premium slabbed numismatic bullion. Which I know it's weird to say numismatic bullion, but it is a thing. What's up, what's up, what's up? Where your coin? All over. Coin here, coin here, coin here. Coin here. This is what's going up on the Whatnot stream. Should be a link in the description. Migrated from Instagram. What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm chilling. I'm just pricing out a couple more things before the show. Thought I'd come say hi. I will probably be doing some giveaways on these quarter grain gold bars on the Whatnot as well. It's 24 karat gold, it's benchmark precious metals, like quarter grain fractional gold bar. What's up, Shadow? You like many good coin? Good, good. Probably my favorite on right now is we've got these Year of the Horse 10-ounce silver bars. This is from the Lunar series. And the horse is cool. I like the horse. You know, horses are horses. But the reverse side of this is just nuts. Look at that. You can see yourselves. Chat, you could read chat from my phone off the bar. Can I get it? That's trippy. Look at that. It's just really nice quality as well. What's my favorite coin? It changes all the time. Right now, I really like. Oh, that's tough. That's really tough. There's so many coins. I like a lot of the patterns. Like, there's a couple of like test pattern coins that I'm really into. I like the circle gold dollars that they tested in the 1850s. I think those are pretty cool. I'm never gonna own one probably, but I think they're only like $5 grand-ish. Make sure you join the Whatnot so I can get enough money to afford buying a ring dollar. Just pricing out a couple of the stuff on the stream. We do have some shipwreck stuff going up on Whatnot at 5 o'clock. And we got these up here. Michael Gaudioso signed Privy. Paul Shorp. I appreciate it. You're my favorite coin collector, officially, because you said that I'm your favorite, and nobody else has said that. So automatically, we're now both favorite coin collector. Paul Sharp, you're my favorite. The favorite can change, though. I do want to be honest. Favorite can change. Oh, that's supposed to be a set. Crud. Okay, well, it's $600. It's not awful. What's up? What's up, Paul? What's up, Shadow? What's up, Cloa Archaeology? Hello, hello, hello. Getting ready for the Whatnot stream in just a couple minutes here. You have an autograph, a dollar bill star notes. Pretty cool. I have a few notes going up on the stream. I know I keep harping on this Whatnot Live, but it is my job. I got a fractional 10 cent note. 10 cents, this is a dime note. Check it. State of Florida will pay to the bearer on demand 10 cents in Tallahassee, Florida. I believe this is 1853. Public lands of the state pledged. Star notes are still cool. Star notes can still be cool. What's up, M. Christelevi? I feel like fractional currency is severely underrated. This is what people actually were using as money. Like, a lot of people imagine when they think back to the 1850s, like, people are using silver dollars and... I mean, sure, they have pennies and they have their dimes, but, like, these were huge. We're looking for $100 for it. We're going to throw it up on the eBay Live later, or on the Whatnot Live later at 5 o'clock. We're going up in 1 hour. Big fan? I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Do you have any wooden dollars from Washington? I don't, man. I wish I did. Those, I feel like I should buy one. They weren't too expensive. What do they go for? What is the Washington wood dollar? I might buy one. Yeah, I can get one from 1957 for like 20 bucks. Easy. Easy. You can get some of them for like, I see... Oh, it's a lot of coin clubs make like wooden nickels too. You have half of a wooden dollar? You got a wooden half dollar. Oh, those are fun to do. I'm just not that good at them. I ran out of ideas. I can work on some more of those. I know they're popular. They do get views. It's not totally the style of video that I want to go for, but it is fun. It is fun to do. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to the biggest coin show for the start of the year, the Fun Show, next week. I'm going to be talking to some of the biggest coin dealers for some YouTube videos, interviewing them, asking them questions, and having them show their cool coins. So if you guys have questions that you want me to ask some of the most successful, most influential coin dealers in the world, let me know. Let me know what the questions are. I don't have any of those QEX, but you can get them on eBay for like 20 bucks. The 10-cent bill you've been looking for years and you're only 11? I don't have the 2026 10-cent, the dime. If you want the 10, we're looking for $100. It'll probably go for like 75 on the Whatnot if you want to hop over there, but I know it seems like you're quite young, so I don't want to take money out of your pocket. I haven't seen any Native American trade beads, but that's something I can look out for at the Fun Show if you're looking for that kind of thing. Mac, we are going live on Whatnot in about an hour. If you go look up Premier Rare Coins on Whatnot, or there should be a link in our description. You can also go follow us on Instagram, guys. We're almost at 100,000 followers on Instagram. We're doing a 100,000 follower giveaway once we do hit that number. But you have to be following the Instagram account in order to join. Well, Paul, that's sort of the beauty of coin collecting. Here's where you set yourself a goal. You say, I want a 10-cent note from Florida. It seems like they're about $100. So over the next 5 months, try to save $10 a month, $15 a month. Keep putting that together, and by the time you, or even better, you can put that into silver. You can go grab 10 to 15 bucks worth of silver dimes or something. And again, this is not, don't take my financial advice, but set yourself a goal. And if you really want the 10-cent Florida note, save up 15 bucks a month, put it aside, put it in a little envelope, and in 5 months, you'll be able to afford one. You have an 1887 dime MS63 CAC. What's the worth? We can look that up. We do have Canadian 80%. I got a whole bag. I got a bag. I got like maybe 8 ounces. You have 4 ounces at 12 years old? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Yeah, these are all Canadian 80% quarters I've got. Random year Silver Eagles, I think we're around like $78 to $81. We do buck and go those on eBay and whatnot lives a lot of that time, and they'll go around for spot. We don't do that much bullion. We sort of just do it on the lives. Yeah, I'm gonna be grabbing a lot of bullion at the fun show though. You have about 20 ounces, but you're thankful for what you've been able to collect over the years. Dude, that's awesome. That's sick. I need to, I'm sad because I only really got into, like, collecting silver and gold and stuff like that, like, 2 years ago. If I had known about this when I was 11, 12, like, where I'd be now is insane. So I'm glad to see that there's like young folks in here getting excited about it. Yeah, heck yeah, Paul. Yeah, do it. I mean, because once you get it, you have it now. You have started your fractional currency collection. You just paid $84 per eagle at your local shop. Well, you got to think like we've gone through a switch where people have sold all their silver to the major refineries and the major companies, and we're sort of past that wave of everybody like selling to make their profit, and now everybody's realizing like, oh crap, look at what silver's doing. It hasn't plummeted, and so the demand has gone back up. People are having a hard time getting silver, and also it's sort of cooled down a little bit. We've been hovering around $72, so we seem to be sort of chilling over the last like 2 weeks ish. Obviously Christmas was kind of crazy, shot up to 80 and then dropped back down, but we've been kind of chilling around 70. So like the reason the premiums go away is because the melt value is swallowing up that premium. So like previously you may be spending $42 worth of melt on a Silver Eagle, but the dealer's charging you $10, $15 over spot so he can make his spread. Whereas now when the price goes over, like with that premium you're only paying $50. Now the coin itself melts out at $70. So the coins they bought at 50 or at 40, they're able to just sell you at melt. So recently you've been able to get a lot of bullion right at spot. But since we've kind of cooled down a little bit, especially for Silver Eagles, which usually have a premium, anything that they bought at like 60, 70 bucks, they still need to make money on, so they're going to charge a little bit more of a premium. Got 3 Platinum Eagles at the 1600 before it shot up. Platinum is very fun. I like Platinum. Dealers are like one of the lowest margin, like we make no money. We deal in a lot of volume, and that's where the money comes from, but like I'm making 3-4% a deal most of the time. Like, you look at any other industry and like they're making 100 to 200% margins a lot of the time. Like if you're drop shipping on Shopify or something, like cleaning up. I buy like 10% back on spot. So like people come in, I buy just a little bit back. I can't sell higher than other people, which they usually sell about 5-10% above spot. Yes, Golden Spike, I've got one for tomorrow. I'm definitely, it's getting a little wild. I'm probably gonna keep most of the length on it, honestly, but just trim it up because it's getting a little messy. Went to Goodwill and found sterling silver spoons and sold them for $911. Bro, huge. That's honestly so sick. The Goodwill finds, and I want to gatekeep this a little bit, but I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Antique malls are so fire. The amount of random, real quick, got this for my boss for Christmas. Best gift I've ever found, and it was just at an antique shop for $11. Check this out. This is a newspaper from Philadelphia dated March 4th, 1935. And it's the whole newspaper in like solid shape. Huh? $11. $11. This is so sick. I digitized all the pages. I might post them if you guys want to read the newspaper. I might post all that because I took pictures of the whole thing. He wants to frame it. But this is like, there's a story about silver dollars in the newspaper. You guys can't see it because it's, but you can kind of see, it says raining silver dollars in the street, on street town, I don't know, Steel Town, whatever. I was reading it backwards now too. Yeah. Chris, that's wild. That's a wild deal. Keep the girls for the girls. They like them. I'll just say that. They do like them. All right, guys, we are live on Whatnot in an hour. We do offer free shipping for life as well. If you scan this QR code, sign up for our email reminders list. Oh, that was 1935. It was 1935. So it's like right as, like all the stories in there is interesting. They're all about like the economic numbers. Like there's a big push for like, they're at least this newspaper is pretty hype on FDR. They're like, people are going to work, factories are up, employment is skyrocketing. Like, you know, it was interesting to see like what they were feeling at that time. 1986 P penny with a DDO worth anything. Double die obverse is what you're referring to. If it's significantly doubled, well, I just work for Premier Rare Coins. We've been a coin company for 10 years, so through that, you know, they picked me up to do like all the live streaming and the online, you know, the marketing, and then I do the educational videos on the YouTube and stuff like that. So I just document. I'm just here. I'm just excited about it. It's just cool. This stuff's cool. I sit and research all day, and you guys make it possible for me to sit and research all day. It's so sick. Big win. But anyway, we do offer free shipping for life on the Whatnot streams and the eBays. If you just sign up for our email list, you get notifications before the stream goes up, and we send special offers through there. History's legit, dude. History is literally like, it is literally everything. Like, I don't think people realize how integral history is to your everyday life. Everything you have right now is the result of thousands of people working their ass off for hundreds of years, fighting to survive. And now we're here, and I get to listen to music on my laptop, and I get to talk to you guys all across the world from my room in Florida. Like, I don't think people get it. Clown archaeology, Klawa archaeology gets it. This guy gets it. Understands. You know, people always make fun of old people for being like, back in my day. It's because it was literally insane back in their day. It was literally insane back in their day. You know, the average life expectancy was like 35 up until like 1904? Central Iowa Archaeology. Okay, cool. You had like a 60% chance to die every time you gave birth. The thing that keeps the species alive. There's a 60% chance of death. What? Now it's like whatever. And then like the chances that your child made it past the age of 13 were super small. So that's why people's families were so big. It was like, this is the only way that we can survive. It's just, we gotta make sure there's enough Catholics. Pretty much. Sorry, I love history. I will beat it home. I will die on this hill. This is where I stand. I will be sitting on these live streams every week for the next 40 years of my life, trying to drill it into the modern public how important it is to study history. So, okay, what is Central Iowa Archaeology? Is that just like you are just in Central Iowa and you do archaeology, or are you part of a group called Central Iowa Archaeology? I'm curious. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying this stream, I don't know if all of you are subscribed already. Drop a sub. We love history here. We love collecting history. We like building collections that matter and last, and, you know, build an impression. So, if you do enjoy that, if you remove child mortality, people live just as long. Okay, that might be fair. That might be fair. That might be a fair assertion. I should probably look into the numbers, honestly. That's because that is probably fair. If everybody's dying at a young age, that does drop the average down quite a bit. You always died from dysentery in Oregon Trail? How much is a 1930? 25 cents. I'm not sure that 1930 is a key date. That might be like 1930s is a key date. But we could probably get a quarter from 1930 for spot, for melt value. Oh, sweet. Dude, we should do some content, honestly. I'm never out in Iowa, but we can always go to Iowa. I love archaeology stuff. Like, this is genuinely, like, I got really lucky finding this job. I ran a company doing marketing for a bunch of different people. This company happened to be one of my first clients, and I just fell in love with coins and history. So I got super lucky that I just happened to be here, but this is genuinely like, I want to spend the rest of my life doing history stuff. You've been watching when you first started the YouTube channel. That's awesome. Yeah, we do coin shows all over the country, so if you follow the Instagram, you follow the YouTube, you'll see what shows we're at, and if there's one in your area that you feel like is worth us going and documenting, like, just let us know. Oldest artifact you've collected is called a Dalton Arrowhead, dated 10,000 years. Gracious. My oldest artifact I recently found, another antique mall find. It was I haven't researched too much into it, but it's an 1818 copy of Napoleon's memoir. It's in 3 volumes. The pages are all falling apart. I have to read into it more to see what the deal is, but I had to get it. I had to. It's like, that's the one place where I will spend way too much money. Like, I go to a coin show, you know, we're dealers, we buy stuff for work. But when I go to an antique mall, dude, like, it's stuff that if you don't buy it in that moment, you're never gonna see it again. William Floored Beaches in New York, Long Island. Okay. Yeah, I bet New York has some great antique shops. Oh. I'd take out a mortgage to go antique shopping in New York, honestly. Ooh, that is interesting. Does that have to do with the size of their hand? No way, right? I'm totally wrong on that, right? It doesn't have anything to do with the size of their hand, right? Because I know people used to be smaller. This is just an assumption I'm making. I don't know much about ancient history or native history. I should know more. Long Island can't find anything. Oh, okay. I will be at the New York International Show in 2 weeks, I think. So it might be worth checking it out. We are selling on Whatnot in 1 hour. I got a whole box set up. We've got some shipwreck items. We're gonna put up a $200 shipwreck. Pretty cool. We got some legacy boxes. Then we got a whole bunch of other stuff. Some bullion, some silver, some rolls, silver bars, fractional. We got a whole bunch of stuff going up on the Whatnot in 1 hour, 5 o'clock. Most are really true arrowheads. They're typical spear points and dart points. True arrowheads are the size of a fingernail. That makes sense. They make them very small. It doesn't need to do that much damage. It just needs to get in the animal and poke a hole. And then you want it to fall out, right? You want it to fall out so they bleed out? I don't invest in any of this. None of this is investment. It's just cool. Like, I just like that part of history. People like that part of history. The fun part about coins is it accidentally is an investment sometimes. But there's definitely risk involved if you're treating it like an investment. If you're putting money into it that you don't really care about, just like I would do with any random investment, sometimes it goes up. They're less volatile. There was a study done in like 2016, I think. Or it might have been 2020. I read 2 different studies, but the Swiss bank did a study where they basically compared different alternative assets. I'll have to find the study. I can post it on my Instagram. But it basically was like all the other alternative investments are like super high volatility and sort of hold their value over time, but it's risky. And collectible gold coins was like the least volatile alternative asset over the last 20 years. Compared to like Bitcoin and just bullion in general, the collectible coin specifically was less volatile. So it's like if you have money you don't care about, it's a fun, it's a study. Like you enrich yourself through the process of coin collecting, but you do have to be financially smart about it, you know. We're in West Palm Beach, Florida. Got a lot of Russian coins you've been trying to sell but never get to. I know there's a decent market for Russian coins. The European and like Eastern coins the markets are becoming bigger for sure. Yeah, and then I know for a long time a lot of they didn't use a bow and arrow that long. Like the bow and arrow, right? That was only invented like 4000-ish BC. I don't know the exact date, or 880, whatever. I don't know the exact dates, but I know they were using the big stick one. The big stick one that gives you more launch. Dude, I'm always down for learning. Like I'll freaking make videos about it. Send me artifacts, I'll make videos about it. And I've got footage of the Native American peace coins as well. No, it's not a spear. There's a specific... The Atlatl. Yeah. Or the Atlatl. It's basically... I'll look it up. I'll bring it up. I'll pull up a picture of it. It basically extends your arms so you have more torque on the throw. But these are gnarly. I'm gonna look up a video.
Let's do some.
All right, check this out. He's got.
Let's make some pumpkin pie.
That's gnarly, bro. Wait, is he just throwing it? No, he's got the thing. It's just a massive dart that you hurl with a stick. Atlatl. Oh, I would not want to be that pumpkin. You made one? Bro! Dude! Can you... I don't know, post that on Reddit or something? That's so sick. How do you make one? Give me the instructions. We're making an Atlatl on stream one day. It's not a spear. It's kind of a spear. You use a Y-shaped, I guess, so you have to find the right kind of stick. Oh, and Gordon, I'm 21. I'm nowhere near the youngest coin dealer, but... Make a pointy part. Oh, you're giving me the instructions right now. Don't make a weapon. Nobody make a weapon. Don't make a weapon. I get to make a weapon. Nobody else make a weapon. It's dangerous. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I would show up. I would show up. I probably wouldn't do too good, but I would show up. Like hold the spear and throw. Seems easy enough. Folks, I'm going live on Whatnot in 40 minutes. I've been slowly looking up the price of this one coin. It's the Laser Privy Proof Advanced Release. These coins are nuts. Like, nobody gets to own these. There's like 1,100 people on Earth that get to own a PF70 Silver Eagle from one of these releases anyway. But then for it to be hand-signed by the designer and in advanced release, which means it was released early, and the limited vintage on the privies, it's like, I'm not big on modern, but I get that. I understand that. You have Denver Mint Mercury Dime. You wasn't sure if it was worth holding on to because it's only in good condition. I'm a big fan of just holding on to everything. If you've got room for it and you don't need the money right now, like, and you enjoy the thing as well, like, you have to enjoy the item. Don't just clutter your house, but, like, check this out. Check this out. This is a project I've been working on for a little bit, and I haven't made a video about it. But this is a coin purse I bought at an antique shop for like 60 bucks. I overpaid for it probably, but it's cool. It's 1890s, and I'm just throwing like cheap coins in there. Just fun, cheap. I got a Trime, I got an Indian head cent, and I've got a Flying Eagle cent. Low grade, spent like 10 bucks each on the coins. It's not for me to make money, it's just I got a cool coin purse and coins from the period. And I'm just gonna hold on to these, and maybe in 40 years it's worth more. You spent when you put it in the vending machine, it took the coin? Ah, that's rough. 1950 penny that was only struck on one side. I would take that to a coin show and see what somebody tells you. I'd have to see the coin. How much is an entire collection of 1940 to 1955 pennies? Usually, unfortunately, face value. They made so many pennies. They made literally hundreds of millions of. They made billions of pennies. So they're just everywhere. The full set, like someone might pay you 10% over face value, but. Any proof Morgans graded by PCGS with shield MS60 and up? Let me see. Let's see what I got. I do have access to a wholesale catalog of like $8 million. So if you are looking for anything nice and high grade, anything like that, that is the kind of stuff that I can get. And so you're looking for proof like, right? This is a vibe. This is a vibe. Yeah, proof light. Yep. Let's see what I got. I might not have anything. Those are pretty popular. I could get you an 1887 proof like, 1857 trade dollar. That's just a seeded dollar, actually. You want an 1857 seeded dollar in proof like? How much should you get for a 1945 Walking Liberty and an LCS? Those were pretty common. You probably get melt for it, maybe a little less than melt. I'd have to see it. If it's gorgeous. But you can always check Gray Sheet as well. There's I have a code for 20% off your Redbook Quarterly subscription. You can go on and get updated pricing. You can make a collector account, and that just gives you a good idea. They have pricing guides for all of the coins. It's like the most trusted pricing info. Is Gray Sheet cooked? Gray Sheet's not cooked. I'm sponsored by Gray Sheet, so I have to... They're not cooked, it's great. What's your rare shipwreck coin? We have a lot of, well, not a lot, but we right now we have a gold Escudo 1714. There's got to be like 2 known or something like that. It's crazy. Just read a lot and work hard. You have 88 of them gifted for a job you did? Escudos? 88 Escudos? Are you trying to sell any Escudos? It doesn't look like I have any proof like Morgans right now. Yeah. Without Gray Sheet, we would be cooked. I'd be cooked. Can we see some of your shipwreck coins? Well, I'll show you the shipwreck coins I'm throwing on the Whatnot Live in just a minute. We've got one from the Piedmont Wreck, which is also known as the Lime Bay Wrecks. There's a whole bunch of shipwrecks that all went down in the same area. Folks, this is the 6-7 coin. It's a 2 real, which is basically the equivalent of a $50. It's rated in the books CB6330 from Potosi, Bolivia. 1667. Finish your monster box of pre-33 gold double eagles. Any Cali gold? Let's see what. Not in-house, but let's see. Yeah, I've got a Humbert. I've got a Humbert right now. VF25. It's 1851. My cost is 29,000. Been stacking for 51 years? Very cool, very cool. What's the next step? What's the next move? What are you looking at? You finished all your pre-33 double eagles. Maybe you got to move into the 2.5s. NG, it's a PCGS. Let me show you a picture. There we go. That's the coin. If you have 25, my cost is 29,500. The 6-7 joke spans centuries? Are we serious? I gotta look into the history of 6-7 now. Six has always been afraid of 7. Move into collecting 6-7 coins. Look up Proverbs 6:16. There are 6 things the Lord hates, and 7 that are detestable to him. That's beautiful. That's art right there. That's poetry. Do a 6-7. I'll do 1. That's 1. 1 6-7. That's all you get. Cause 7 8 9. Exactly. You get it. You get it. You just got a 1 cent from 1854, a 2 cent from 1865, and a 3 cent from 1868. It's a solid. Are they graded? You have to do it right. Don't tell me how to do it, okay? 6-7 has spanned centuries, okay? Who are you to define how I 6-7? You know what? You're banned. Get out of here. I'm kidding. That would be way too far. That'd be way too far. Yeah, and just so you know, I'm looking at pretty much, I could get you a full date run from 1909 to 1915 of the $2 Indian heads, all MS61 or higher. They're cleaned except the 1868 3 cents, which is MS63. Is 68 the silver year, or is that 67? I know they did them out of silver for a little bit. Picked up a bunch of 5-ounce silver Cuban coins back in August. Very cool. 1851 to 1870. Yeah, so that's the silver one, right? No. There's just no good resources online, dude. You just need a red book. Are you buying the 6-7 meme coin? I'm not, but I have a 6-7 meme coin. This is a coin that was on a shipwreck, but it's dated 1667, and they only wrote the last 2 letters of the date back in the 1600s. So it just has 6-7 on there as the only signifier of the date. The music is a vibe. I've been really messing with Celtic music. This is from the Atocha. We're doing that on the Whatnot as well, guys. 30 minutes from the Whatnot live. Go save us as a seller over there, and if you join our email list, you do get free shipping for life on all our live streams. This is a really affordable piece here as well. 8 real. It's not dated. It is Spanish colonial coinage. Genuine, graded by PCGS. DCM, nice to see ya. Do you have old coins that are actually centered perfect? The closest to perfect I've got is our 1714 that we have in-house right now. Oh, we don't even have a picture of it. But that one's pretty solid. It's hard to get well-centered. I mean, this one's pretty well-centered. The Piedmont. Oh, where is it? That's pretty well-centered. All things considered. Should have bought a Natosha coin from Heritage Auctions. Grab one from me. This one here, 900 for 4 real, which is the $50. It really depends on the coin. If you are confident that your coin is a specific grade that is worth at least $100 more than the grading cost, 100% worth it. If it's a penny from 1973, probably not. It's a waste of money if you waste your money. You have a 1943 penny? Is it steel? Does CAC sticker shipwrecks? I don't know. That is a good question. They might only do... Okay, yeah, they say CAC sticker can be found on a shipwreck coin. I've never seen one with a CAC sticker. They're usually pretty gross. You have a 2026 penny? They didn't make any of those. That would be nuts if someone found a 2026. I don't really use PCGS that much. I know NGC is usually around like $20 to $30 per coin. I imagine PCGS is right around there. But yeah, I mean, if you've got a rare coin, I definitely recommend getting it graded just because it's pretty hard to sell unless it's graded. Because there's still a question of authenticity until it's put in the slab. And NGC guarantees US coins, so if they hold a fake coin, it goes back to them. You got the only mint era 2026? Can I have it? I'll pay double face. I'll pay you I'll pay you 2 times the value. Tigranese the Great. You bought it for $700 last year. Very cool. I want to get into ancient coins a little bit more. I did interview an ancient coin dealer last week to ask some questions about it. Because it is interesting. NGC doesn't certify the authenticity of ancient coins. Not a good thing nor a bad thing. It is sort of up in the air. But they guarantee the legitimacy of the authenticity of US coins, but not ancient coins. But those are really sick. I want to get into them. Right now I have one of the Constantine Jesus Cup coins. And then I have a Roman tetradrachm from, I think, 200-ish. What can you get for your collection of 2024 pennies? Full collections, yeah, usually are like double face. The thing is, they just make so many pennies. Like, I could probably go collect each 2024 penny just from circulation pretty easily. There's a lot of Constantine ancients out there. There's a lot of all of the ancients out there, honestly. There were countries and civilizations for thousands of years, you know, that were making these coins, and a lot of the time they were wildly inflated. And it also, the Roman Empire spanned all of Europe, all of the Mediterranean. I'm not a part of Heritage Auctions. We've done a lot of work with Heritage Auctions, though. I went out there to their HQ in Dallas, and they let us do a tour of the back rooms of the HQ. It was pretty cool. You have 67 2024 pennies? I'll pay you $1 just because I don't want to make change. All right, guys, I am going to shut it down here in just a second, but we're going back live on Whatnot in just a few minutes here. Go look up Premier Rare Coins on Whatnot, or there should be a link in my description to the Whatnot stream. Go follow us on Instagram as well, because then you can join the 100,000 follower giveaway on Instagram. We're almost there. We're at 80,000. We're almost at 80,000 right now, so we're very close. Moving there by the day. Almost at 50 on the YouTube channel. Really do appreciate everybody who was here on the YouTube stream for the last hour, sticking around for the last hour. I will see you guys in just a little bit. I hope we see you over at the Whatnot stream. Should be a good time. Peace off. Peace off. Wow. That's right. W stream. I appreciate it, Ryan. Great talking to you, Clow. I hope to see you around. We'll try to go live a little bit more on the YouTube channel, but we are live all the time on YouTube and Instagram and Whatnot and eBay. I will not be live on YouTube while doing the Whatnot stream. We should eventually have that set up where we'll have a YouTube stream running and an Instagram stream running and then whatever auction we're running. The only issue is the person who's running the stream can't really interact with the other two streams. They have to be focused on like the live auction. But we will be up on Whatnot. I appreciate everybody. I'll see you around. I gotta go prep for the show and go to the bathroom. I'll see you guys later.